We've been working with Next Phase Roofing and Construction for some time now, and when they asked us to go to Guymon, Oklahoma to capture the story of how they helped a local school district with their roofs, we could not have been more excited. In just 2 days, we conducted 7 interviews across 5 locations. It was a whirlwind of setting up and breaking down and capturing every detail, but it was all worth it. And yes, we filmed B-roll too. And you know, I almost forgot to mention, we filmed these interviews while school was in session. That added another layer to this project of finding the right moments, locations with good acoustics, and making sure things were quiet enough to get what we needed. We had some great drone footage showing the roofs before, during, and after the work was done. But pairing that with the interviews definitely captured how Next Phase made a powerful impact on this school district. As of today, this is one of my favorite testimonial videos we have helped create. It's a longer video, but when people are talking about making a big investment, they want to see the proof. They have to know they have found the right people and the right team for their project, and that's exactly what this video delivers.
Next Phase Roofing and Construction
is thorough,
honest,
very professional,
considerate,
efficient.
Next Phase Roofing and Construction is my favorite roofing company that I've ever worked with.
They had a game plan, they kept to it, and they honored it, and their customer service was fantastic.
They would answer my calls, they would answer my questions at any time of the day.
They work well with your insurance providers, adjusters, employees. They plan everything out for you and help you get through every step of the way.
They keep things simple. They know everything there is to know about roofing in schools.
They went above and beyond in working with our schools to make sure that they disrupted as little of the learning environment as possible.
They do what they say they're going to do. They don't cut corners. They don't take advantage of people. To me, that means a lot. Honesty it goes a long ways in the contractor world.
I manage 450 teachers, staff members. We have 3,000 kids in our district, and we're a 5A large rural district. The roofs we had were very bad. We constantly had leaks.
I do believe that our community was starting to dread rains coming because of the problems that it would cause with the roofing issues, and we desperately need rain, and so it was kind of an oxymoron that we needed the rain, but we dreaded it coming at the same time for the problems that it could cause.
And it was a constant running around trying to figure out, we need to put buckets here, we need to put buckets there, we need to go up on the roof and try to patch what we can.
Which did, of course, turn into an emergency situation as well as a safety situation for kids, because it's not safe for kids to be in classrooms like that.
Our roof situation at North Park Elementary was in pretty bad shape. We had so many kids with asthma, so many kids with other health issues. It was just kind of it was a mess.
We were looking to the past insurance company and getting to the point we were going to have to maybe bring in lawyers, go to court. Blake came in and explained how the process worked, what it was going to cost us, how we were going to get new roofs without having to pay for them except for the deductible.
I've never seen the board clap and give a standing ovation before, but they did. And so I was very impressed. You're just in shock. You're like, did this really work? Is insurance really covering all this? And yes, they did.
We're also in trying to run a bond election here one of these days, and that's one of the lines that they're always using, is that why would the community want to pass a bond if your buildings are looking like this? So I think Next Phase helped us to be able to show to the public and show to the people in our community it is important to keep up with their buildings.
Our biggest concern when we're having a large construction project is displacing kids or interrupting the educational process. And Next Phase was wonderful about planning ahead, being organized enough to know a date and a time so we could reroute those students and not disrupt education.
We were very impressed. We thought we might have to really change maybe even our bell schedule, our students' schedules, and we didn't have to do anything. It was very minimal disruption to our day-to-day operations at the school.
They went above and beyond on the safety. They built up temporary fencing or temporary stops around the roof of the building so that things didn't fall off, that they didn't roll off, that they didn't, because we had kids still playing at playgrounds. And so they really made sure that they kept everything where it needed to be, safety-wise, so that we didn't have anything happen or go wrong.
And they had someone out there that was checking to make sure the students were safe. They had someone on guard for that. Every time our kids were doing passing period.
You can go up there and you can look and you can actually see it. If I could give you before and after picture, you'd be amazed. You'd want to hire these people.
Having a new roof is good for any school district because it makes your insurance rates go down. It's going to help with our energy costs too. It also is going to help because we had so many leaks before in the district that now we're not having to replace flooring in several of our sites from water damage. When it comes to cleanup after the project, they did a great job. Never heard anybody complain about finding any debris or stepping on any nails or anything. It was just as if they came in, they cleaned up, and they were gone. There was no complaints of any issues after that.
They met our expectations a million times fold. They were number one, polite and accommodating, which I appreciated, and just genuinely nice.
Every time I called, they were here. It felt like they were right here in town. They just responded and helped us every time we needed something, and I can really appreciate that since I know we are a little bit of a drive.
If we ever have another roofing issue, they're going to be the first ones I call to come back.
I mean, everything that they said that they were going to do, they did.
Next Face always does things the right way. That's not always the easy way.
With all the work that Blake and the guys did for us and the projects that they did that were not within the scope that they didn't charge us for, I asked him, do you do this for everyone, all the other schools, or just us? And he said, no, we do it for everybody. And I asked him why would you do that? And he said, it's like holding the door open for someone who is carrying something. It's just the right thing to do.
What could you do with a video like this? If you're not telling your story and how you work, how will people ever know what you can do? If you're looking for a video producer or know someone that is looking for one, tell them about us. We're here to help.
At DesignTunnel, we make small businesses look big and corporations stand out.